Your home looks fine, but it could look like a Pinterest board that people actually stop scrolling for. And all it takes is a hook, some yarn, and maybe one afternoon of your time. There are people out there turning plain, boring rooms into spaces that feel warm, personal, and honestly, expensive looking. And the secret isn't a big budget, it's crochet. But not the kind your grandma made. I'm talking modern, stylish crochet decor that people genuinely can't believe was handmade. So today, I'm going to show you exactly what pieces you can make to completely change how your home looks and feels. From walls to tables to little corners you never paid attention to before. We're going through all of it. But first, let me tell you why most people get this completely wrong. Because if you start in the wrong place, you're going to end up with a pile of yarn and no idea what to do with it. Most people who want to do crochet home decor make the same mistake. They go on YouTube or Pinterest, they see something beautiful, and they immediately try to copy the hardest version of it, a massive wall hanging with 15 different colors and fringe and texture everywhere. And then they sit down, realize they have no idea what they're doing, and the project gets shoved in a drawer forever. That's not how this works. The best crochet home decor doesn't have to be complicated to look incredible. In fact, the simplest pieces often look the most intentional, the most designed, because clean, simple, well-made things always look better in a room than something busy and messy. So here's how we're doing this. We're going from easiest to most involved, and I'm going to explain not just how to make these things, but why they work in a space, and what kind of room or corner they actually belong in. Because making something beautiful is one thing, knowing where to put it is what actually transforms a room. Let's start with something almost everyone overlooks, and it's probably the fastest win you can get: coasters. I know, it sounds small, but hear me out. A set of crochet coasters on a coffee table does something really specific. It makes the table look like someone actually thought about it. It's the difference between a coffee table that just exists and one that looks like it belongs in a magazine. And the best part is, a single coaster takes maybe 20 minutes if you already know a basic stitch. Even if you're new, you can get one done in under an hour. For coasters, the most popular options are round or hexagonal shapes using cotton yarn. Cotton is the right call here because it's flat, it doesn't bunch up, and it actually protects your surfaces. Bulky yarn and acrylic work for a lot of crochet projects, but for something meant to sit flat and look clean, cotton is your friend. The stitch patterns that work best for coasters are simple ones: a spiral of single crochets, half double crochet rounds, even just alternating colors every round to get that striped effect. You don't need to be advanced, you just need to be consistent with your tension so the piece stays flat and doesn't curl up on the edges. And if you make a matching set of 4 or 6, all in the same color or pattern, they instantly become a deliberate home decor choice, rather than just a random craft thing. That consistency is what makes handmade things look professional. Now, let's talk about something that has a huge visual impact for very little actual effort: placemats and table runners. A crochet table runner down the center of a dining table completely changes the vibe of that room. It adds texture, warmth, and color in a way that a regular tablecloth doesn't. And because it's handmade, it becomes a conversation piece. People will ask about it every single time. For table runners, the go-to pattern is usually long rows of a mesh stitch or an open lace pattern. The reason mesh works so well for tables is that it's light and airy. It doesn't make the table feel heavy or cluttered. It sits on top of the table like a piece of art, rather than just covering it. The color choice here matters more than you'd think. Neutral colors, cream, white, natural beige, soft gray, work in almost any home and make the piece look more intentional and less crafty. If you want something bolder, a deep rust, forest green, or navy can look absolutely stunning on a light wood table. The key is to think about the colors already in your space and choose something that either matches or creates contrast on purpose. For a standard dining table, a runner is usually around 12 inches wide and about 50 to 60 inches long, but you can adjust based on your table size. The project takes a bit longer than a coaster, obviously, but it's still very manageable. Even a beginner can finish one over a long weekend. Okay, now we're moving up a level. Baskets and storage. Crochet baskets are one of those things that people see in home stores for $40 or $50 and don't realize they can make themselves in a few hours, and they genuinely look that expensive when they're done right. The secret to a good crochet basket is using the right yarn weight. You want something chunky, a thick, bulky yarn, or even t-shirt yarn, which is made from fabric strips and gives you that thick, tactile look. Pair that with a large hook, usually 10 millimeters or bigger, and your basket will work up fast and hold its shape well. The most useful sizes are small baskets for things like remotes, keys, or charging cables on a side table, medium baskets for throw blankets in the living room, and larger ones for toys, yarn, or laundry. Making a set of 3 baskets in the same yarn but different sizes is one of the best decor moves you can make because they look like a matched set, like you bought them from an expensive home goods store, not made them yourself. For patterns, you want straight sides and a flat bottom. The easiest construction is to work in a magic ring, increase your rounds until you have the base size you want, then stop increasing and just work straight up until the basket is as tall as you need. You can add handles by creating chain loops on opposite sides of the rim during one of your last rounds. These baskets end up being functional and beautiful at the same time. They don't just sit there looking pretty, they actually solve the problem of stuff ending up everywhere. Functional decor is the best kind of decor. Now let's get into something that takes a bit more time but pays off in a major way visually: wall hangings. A crochet wall hanging on a blank wall is like putting a piece of art up, except instead of printing something off the internet or buying a canvas from a store that everyone else has, you've made something that literally no one else in the world has. It's one of a kind, and people can feel that when they look at it. The most popular style right now is a mix of structured crochet sections combined with long fringe at the bottom. You start with a piece of drywood or a wooden dowel, something about 12 to 20 inches wide, depending on how big you want the final piece, and you attach your yarn to it in rows. The top section is usually crocheted using basic stitches, which gives structure and texture. The bottom section is made with long strands of yarn that are knotted, looped, or left loose to create the fringe effect. Some people add beads, shells, or feathers into the fringe for extra texture and personality. There's really no wrong answer here, as long as it feels cohesive. For colors, a popular approach is to stay within one color family. All neutrals, all earth tones, all one color but with different textures of yarn. The variation in texture, some smooth, some fuzzy, some chunky, creates visual interest without making the piece feel chaotic. The best place for a wall hanging is somewhere it can be the main thing in the room, above a bed, above a sofa, at the end of a hallway, somewhere that has enough clear space around it that the eye goes straight to it. If you crowd it with a bunch of other stuff, it loses its impact. Let's talk about throw pillows and pillow covers next, because this is probably the single fastest way to change what a couch or chair looks like. You can